Welcome back, everyone. This is a one-shot on what if Jack and Queen were a cute couple. I do not own Kaitou, Joker, or any of the characters in this video. Also, this what if is my own original story. Also, please don't roast me because of my horrible writing skill. This is my first time doing something like this. Now let's go to the video. We are seeing right now is an airship, but not just an ordinary airship. It belongs to the world-famous phantom thief named Joker. Why is he famous all around the world, you ask? Because the way he steals. It's not just an ordinary way of stealing. Oh no, the way he does it. It's weird and amazing at the same time. Even the police has no choice to admit it's quite amazing. But no less how much they will prepared. How much? Joker sent them a letter to steal a next artifact. No matter what, he always steals it and escape with his companion named Hachi is a tiny ninja. Those two are a perfect partners. But we are not seeing both of them right now. We are in one of the guest rooms in the airship. We are hearing a sweet humming sound. When you look around the room, it's just a simple room. It's look like a hotel. A bathroom to the left side, the bedroom in the other side, and a kitchen. We are seeing a girl with blonde hair, 2 pigtails, a white outfit with pink designs. Her eyes is yellow with a diamond shape. People, she is humming sweetly. She is holding a watering can and caring her plants. She is one of Joker's childhood friends, and also she is another phantom thief. The police call her Diamond Queen because of her eyes and her diamond sword. Right now she is visiting Joker, and finally spoke. Thank goodness. It's been a month the last time I was here. It seems like my room and my plants are being taken care of while looking around the room and her plants. I have to thanks Hachi. When I see him, with a smile, hey Queen, it seems like you are happy right now. Queen, look down at the voice, and see a little dog, and she said, I am Rocco, and surprisingly, the dog speak. I'm quite happy for you. People would be screaming right now when they sees a talking dog, but Queen is not scared, because the dog named Rocco, it's her companion. Rocco look like a regular dog with white fur, long ears and green bonds. Other else he is a regular dog without talking and have the intelligence of a human. Rocco speak once again. May I ask you why are you so happy right now, Queen? Rocco asked. Because my room is extremely clean, and my plants are well. It seems like Hachi takes good care around the place. Rocco nodded. He really did. You have to thank him after when you see him, Rocco said to Queen. Of course, she said with a smile. And speaking about Hachi, he came out to the door and said good evening Miss Queen us well Rocco. Do you have any laundry I have to do he said. Oh don't worry we have none Rocco and Queen said at the same time. All three of them laughed because of it. Okay I have to go now Hachi said and about to leave. Wait. Hachi Queen said. Hachi turned sorrow and said something wrong. Nothing much. But I have to thank you. For what? Miss Queen? For cleaning my room and watering my plants she said. Oh, that thank you very much. But it wasn't me, Hasha said with a smile. What do you mean? Rocco asked. It wasn't me who played Miss Queen's room or take care of herb plants. It was actually Sir Joker who done it, Hachi said. What Sir Joker is the one who did it Rocco? Yep, he did. I was surprised when I saw it as well. The cleaning part is understandable afterlife. I taught him how to do it. But the planting part that was the surprising part. What do you mean by that? Queen said. I asked Sir Joker. When did he know how to plant? Flashback. We are seeing right now. Hachi walking around the airship, doing some cleaning or what, when he saw one of the guest room's doors is open. Not just an ordinary guest room. It belongs to Queen. Hachi walked towards the room and seed Joker is in the room and planting as well. He looks around the room and he clearly remembers he doesn't even clean Queen's room just yet. And yet it seems someone already done it. And there's only one person is in Miss Queen's room, sir. Joker, Hachi said. Joker turns around and look at Hachi and said, oh, hey, how are you? I'm good. But did you clean Mrs. Queen's room? Yes, I did. Of course. You teach me how to clean. Thanks for that, he said. Thank you for that. But when did you know how to plant? While pointing at the watering can. Joker said, from my mother of course, he said, with a soft smile while remembering his mother. Flashback? In a flashback, be careful Jack. Joker's mother said, and yes, Joker's real name is Jack. Back to the story. But mother, I am watering the plants, a younger Joker said, while pouting when his mother see these. She thinks, oh, Jack, you are too cute when you are angry, she thought. She shakes her head and said, yes, you are watering the plants, but you are overplanting them. If you keep doing that, the plant will die, she said at her son. Really, Jack said. He turns to the plant and said, I'm sorry, don't worry. I will not overplant you or any of you. He looks at the plants around him while showing his innocence of the world. His mother saw this and laughed. Ha 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 ha. Jack turns towards his mother and he said, did I do something wrong again with some tears in his eyes now? His mother see this and immediately said, of course not, my little one. You did nothing wrong. Like you said, you will take care of them. Her mother smiled at him and Jack smiled back. Now let's take care of the plants, she said. End of the flashback. In the flashback, that was beautiful, Sir Joker, Hachi said, with tears in his eyes. Thank you, Hachi. And please stop crying. End of the flashback. That was beautiful, Rocco and Queen said with some tears in their eyes. I know, right? While removing some tears in his eyes. Okay, I have to go now. If you want to see Sir Joker, you will see him in his room. I'm sure he is planting right now. I have to go now. Bye. While waving at both of them, Queen and Rocco waved back. I never knew Jack have that kind of story in the past. Queen said, me too, Rocco replied. So do you want to see him now or later? While staring at Queen, of course I want to see him right now. After all, he cleaned my room and take care my plants, she said with a smile. With a tiny blush, Rocco nodded and said, okay Queen, I have to go somewhere. Good luck with Sir Joker. And he walks away. Time skip for 2 minutes. Queen is walking to Joker's room. She is about to turn a corner until she saw Joker. She was a little bit surprised what she saw. Joker is not wearing his regular Phantom Thief clothing, with a red t-shirt, a purple cake, a top hat and a mask. He actually wearing normal clothing? It's been a while since I saw Jack with normal clothing, she thought. She shakes her head and follow Joker. And she was right. Joker is going to his room. Joker opens the door and leave it open. Queen thought, sighs. Of course you are still the same. You always keep the door open to your room. She took a peek in and saw Joker's room. Surprisingly, it's clean, just like her room. But she is not curious about his room right now. She looks at Joker's back and saw a watering can. She didn't saw that before because she was still a little bit surprised. Well, seeing Joker in normal clothing for a long time. So, Jack, what are you doing now? She saw Joker grab a plant. Well, the only plant in his room, surprisingly. Joker spin the pot, and she saw a label said, Mother's Plant. Queenie's whiten immediately. Wait, don't tell me. Is that what I think it is? She remember the story. What Hachi told her and Rocco. She thinks did Jack bring the same plant overwatered in the past? Now come to think about it, me Jack and King, one of their childhood friend as well. Jack always take cares the plants. How did I forgot that? But you the way that is not supported right now. She saw Jack expression, happiness, sadness, relief and anger. She doesn't know why his Joker is angry right now, but she took a good guess. She thinks the same person who killed their own parents as well. She remember that she was tricked by him, and she nearly killed grandfather. I'm glad that person is gone. Before she would think even more, she immediately stopped when she heard Jack's voice. Mother, father, I hope you are happy right now up there while looking up. I miss you so much. So very, very much. Should have spent more time together, but we can't. Both of you are gone. Mother, I still have the same plant we grew together. Father, I also still have the key. In Jack's face right now is happiness. Also, you always said, Mother, I can't wait for grandchildren. Don't worry, I will find a wife. I can't think few girls who would marry me, but if I have a choice, I would gladly marry Queen right now until Joker laugh. Ha 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 ha. Oh, what am I saying? I will not be surprised. If Queen said no, she's too good for me. But if she did said yes, I will be one happy man. Jack immediately stopped talking when he heard something dropping in the ground. He turns around, saw nothing. What was that just now? From Queen a minute earlier. Queen saw Jack's expression and thinks, he really did miss them. I never know my parents, but yet if I do know them, I will act like that. And she stopped thinking when she heard Jack said he would gladly marry her and fell down to the ground. When she about to see Jack turns around and about to saw her, she runs away immediately. Present time. Marry me, marry me, marry me, marry me, marry me. Queen thought over and over again, and she thought a scenario Jack actually proposing to her. Queen, you are the most beautiful woman I ever met in my entire life. You are the only woman for me. and I will be the most happiest man in the world. When you marry me, when Queen thought Jack, in one knee and with a wedding ring, proposing towards her. She is thinking so hard. She didn't realize there is a person in front of her. Hey Queen, it's been a while. Queen, watch out, you're going to. Before the person would finish his own sentence, Queen pushed the person away, and she's still running. And speaking about the person we are seeing right now, the same person is in the wall, and said what was that for? While sliding down to the ground, Sir Spade, the person named Spade, said, "I'm okay, thanks for concerning for me." Dark Eye, he look at Dark Eye, and he wears green suit, white gloves and couple of bandage in his face with one eye in it. Some people would think Dark Eye is a guy because of his voice, but no, he, or so I say her, is a girl. Surprisingly, not even Sir Joker or Miss Queen, hell, not even her own master, known it until later, when they about to steal a trophy name, the 3-star jewel, on a concert, because on that day, she and her sister were about to perform. Why you ask? Because they were idols. Name the Shuffle Sisters. Her real name is actually I. The youngest sister is Kira. The middle child, her name is Ray. But either way, getting sidetracked right now. I have to say it at least. In that day, I have to show my real gender, and my face. Of course I was scared what would Sir Spade would say to me. After all, I've been lying to him for a long time. But I was shocked even more when he accepted it. He have no problem what I did. I should have told him a long time ago. But that was in the past and this is now. Dark Eye, are you there? Spade said with concern. I snap out of it when I hear his voice. Oh, I'm sorry, Sir Spade. I was just thinking, while bowing down. Please don't do that. But what just happened just now? I have no idea. What did I just saw? Miss Queen was running for something, while looking at Sir Spade. He wearing a white suit, rich all the way to the ground, blue pants, long blue hair, and a yellow mohawk thing. Sorry for disturbing the story, but I have zero idea what it's called. Back to the story. Okay then, let's go. I'm sure Queen she wants some alone time right now. Agree. While both of them are walking away, in Dark Eye's thought, she doesn't know what happened to Miss Queen, but she saw split second, a blush on her face. She doesn't know what happened, but she have a good idea what happened. She heard something she doesn't meant to hear. If she guess, probably love or even marriage. She blush on the thought, thinking about her and Sir Spade getting married. Back to Queen. She is running towards her room, still thinking about what Jack said. She arrives towards her room and closed the door. Good thing Rocco is not here right now, she thought. She went towards her bed and covered herself with the blankets and yelled at the pillow, Joker, you are lying. There's no way you like me, right? She thought about Joker. Does he really like her or what? If he did like her, am I even good enough for him? Hell, am I good enough to have a baby with him? She blushed even more. Why am I thinking this? I'm not ready to have a boyfriend, she thought. Change scenery. We are seeing right now a wooden house and an old man drinking tea. The old man sneeze. He is wearing a white shirt, white pants, a white cape, white gloves, and a top hat with a red H in it, and a long white hair, showing his age. And he said, why does my instinct telling me to protect Queen from someone? He said, the man's name is Silverheart, the teacher and master of Queen, Joker and Spade, as well as grandpa of Queen, not blood related. I think I have to check Queen right now. Time skip for a month. It's been a month ever since that day. Queen said in that month I finally come down. Right now she is visiting Grandpa. Not to talk about Jack marrying her. No, I'm sure Grandpa would go nuts when he heard that. I will decide this on my own. Hey, Queen, here you go. Your tea, Rocco said. Thank you. Rocco, she said, while drinking it. Hey, Queen. She turns around and saw Joker. She took a deep breath and said, don't scare me like that, Joker, she said angrily. Yeah. Don't scared, Miss Queen, Hachi said. Yeah. Joker said, hey Queen, may I ask you a question? What is it, Joker? She said. Normally she would be a mess right now, because what she heard a month ago, but she have enough time to come down. Can you be my bride? Joker said while showing her some flowers. Rocco, Hachi, and Queen are surprised what Joker just said. Rocco fell down to the ground because of the shock. Hachi went towards and said stay with us. But for Queen she is the most surprised of everyone. Bride, 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 bride. bride. Queen thought over and over again, until she exploded, because of the blood in her face, and she bring out her diamond sword, and try to cut Joker. What do you mean, be your bride? Joker, with a blush on her face, she said while chasing him while swinging her sword. Queen, come down. I can explain. Nearly an hour of running later, we are seeing right now all of them are sitting down. Finally you come down, Joker said, while taking some air in his lungs. Sorry about that, but what do you mean by that? Queen said, with a blush. She is thinking, why did I do that? I was not ready for that. Or is it a sign I am not meant to be a wife or even a mother? She thought. She stopped thinking when she heard a piece of paper on the table. She read it and said, I see now. She would keep going. If someone did not disturb her, it seems like you two saw it. She turns around and saw Silverheart. But in her eyes this man is Grandpa. Queen said, nice to see you too. How are you been doing? All four of us are good. Both Rocco and Hachi said. But I'm not sure about Sir Joker. Rocco replied. Yeah. Hachi said. Hey, don't mock me. Joker said. Ha 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 ha. It seems like all of you are still energetic. Silverheart said. Either way, I think I know what is your plan, Joker. Can I tell them? Go right ahead, master. I have no problem with it. Joker said with a smile. Cough cough. The two of you will go to Mr. Caniari party. Because he wants a wife. That's why the party exists. A challenge for multiple women to make his wife. Of course you two not going to marry him. Both Joker and Queen said. Of course not. And of course the true reason you are going there is the giant golden bell. Am I right, Joker? He said with a smile. Joker said, you are right as always, master, while showing in a thumbs up. All of them laughed because of it. Time skipped to the party. Queen is thinking, what happened so far to the party? Her and Joker get into the party and change our name, and no one realize Miss Diamond and Miss J are actually Phantom Thief. But either way, that is not important right now. The first part of the party is a swimming test. There were 5 girls before, or so I say, 4 girls and 1 guy. 2 of the girls to join the party left because one of the competition women, if I'm going to say what she is a giant, and the 2 girls were afraid of her, but not her and Joker, of course. The second test is cleaning, of course. Joker and her were great at it, I should have say, but Joker somehow forgot to clean a shoe. Because of that, he make a mess in his side. The third test is the most dangerous one in her opinion. Well, not actually. The third test is to take care of baby. The giant woman failed immediately, but she is no different. The baby she is holding is crying as well. And well, I cannot handle it and cry with the baby. But when she heard a baby laughing, she turns to the sound and saw Jack actually having fun with the baby. She thinks Jack would be a perfect father one day. After all, he is actually making the baby happy. Unlike her, I am not fit to be a mother, she thought sadly. No, I refuse to think like that. Jack said he wants to marry me one day. If that day did come, I would be a perfect wife for him. On that day, Queen decided to marry Jack when he proposes to her, and no matter what, she would say yes. She took a deep breath and tried to make the baby happy as well. It took a minute, but the baby is finally happy as well. Wow, you are amazing with a baby, Miss Diamond, Jack said, using her fake name. She responded, thank you, Miss J. You are a whole lot more better than me. After all, you make the baby laugh immediately. Unlike mine, this little one was crying before. I saw that. But you didn't give up on the baby. You will make up perfect mother one day, Jack said. Queen blushed because of it. Thank you. But may I ask you a question? Go ahead. How did you know to take care of baby? She said. Jack just simply smiled and said, from my mother and father. They are the reason why I know how to take care of baby. Of course I never have a little brother or sister before, but they always told me. Small flashback. Make sure to be careful when you are raising a child, Jack, his mother said. Always be patient with your future child, Jack, his father said. This time, end of flashback. That was beautiful. Thank you. I want to talk even more, but we have to go to the next test now, Joker said with a smile. Queen nodded and thought Jack's parents were wonderful people to meet one day. If only they are still here. For the last test is all about cooking. And surprisingly, she never even once held a kitchen knife before. When I was trying to cook for the first time, simple words, I failed. I don't want to talk about it. For Jack, unlike me, he actually know how to cook. Just one dish, of course. but it's better than nothing, I thought. But the giant woman, she literate cook a alligator, and when she failed, "Hey, Miss J," I said to Jack, "can I taste your food?" Jack smiled and said, "Of course. Here you go." Well, keeping me some leftovers, and I have to ask, where did you learn this? While eating it? Well, thank you very much for the compliment. It's from my mother. I stopped eating and said, "From your mother?" "Yes," Jack said with a smile. "Why did you cook something like this?" "Because it feels like, when I cook my mother curry, I always feel like she is behind me, teaching me what is the right ingredient." "I understand you're trying to say is your mother is guiding you." "Pretty much." So I said, after that conversation, Joker win the whole competition, and he revealed he is kaitou Joker. And well, me and him right now are stealing the golden bell. Ha ha ha. Jack laughing right now. So tell me, Queen, did you enjoy it? Look at Joker and said, "Of course. Also thank you for the curry. It was actually very good," I said with no hesitation, with a tiny blush in my face. "Oh, thank you. You have to thank my mother for the ingredients." While looking away from her with a blush in his face, Queen saw these and thanks. "I think I understand now. Why did you give me the curry? You are showing me your feelings for me. You are really are kind. You know that?" she said. "Did you say something?" "Nothing," I said with a smile. Time skip. "How the hell did we get in this mess?" Joker said, "Well, being trapped. And Queen? She is in danger right now," Joker said while staring at Queen. "She is lying down to a rock shaped like a bed." "Damn it, Queen, I will save you." Flashback. "It's been a week, and I finally found a new treasure in my collection," Joker said. "Really now?" a voice said. Joker jumped because of the voice. "Where did you come from, Spade?" The unknown person named Spade said. "What do you think? I'm here for you and for the treasure." "What are you talking about? You meant to treasure only." "Exactly. You're not even going to deny it." "Why would I owe you if you think you will take the treasure from me? Don't even try, you will lose no matter what." "Oh really, now let's see about that." Both of them stare at each other, and it seems like they are about to fight. "Sir Joker, Sir Spade, please stop. Don't fight," both Dark Eye and Hachi said, until Roko show up and said, "What's going on here?" "How are you, Roko?" Dark Eye said, and what is going on is both of them are fighting again. Of course, why am I not surprised? Both Joker and Spade were late to realize Queen. She's here and pull their ear. Both Joker and Spade said, "That's hurt. Please stop, Queen." Joker said with some tears in his eyes. "Please stop," Spade said. "Queen, let go." Both of them. They rubbed their ear to stop the pain. "Okay, you to stop fighting." And Joker, "Yes," he said immediately. "Can I join you?" she said. Flashback ended. Right now Joker's eyes are widened. Not just him, Spade, Dark Eye, Roko, and Hachi, because in front of them is a giant axe. In front of Queen, she is about to get sliced in half. "No, Queen," Joker shouted. "I will save you," he said. "Damn it, Joker. Do you have a plan to escape here?" And before they would know it, Queen was sliced in half. Everyone eyes widen. What they just saw, but none more than Joker. "Queen, no, no, no. I will kill the person who done this," he said. It's some tears and anger in his eyes. "You're not the only one," Spade said. "Can we join you as well?" Roko said with some anger in his voice. Both Joker and Spade stare at Roko, Dark Eye, and Hachi. Of course, they said immediately. I'm going to skip this part because I forgot what happened next in the episode. Also, I have to make something clear. When Queen was sliced in half, all of them did not went to a killing spree or anything like that. That part is my own original. Back to the story. We are seeing right now, all of them running, because the place is collapsing. Joker is holding Queen hand. What they just saw before was just an illusion. We are nearly to the exit, Hachi said with some excitement in his voice. Okay, everybody go faster, Spade said. All of them nodded, and went even faster than before. When they escape the place, it finally collapses. Everyone was relieved to escape the place. Everyone cleaned theirself, because of the debris and sun around them. Is it over? Dark Eye said. It seems like it, Queen replied. They waited for a couple of minutes just to be safe, and nothing happened. And all of them finally sighs, in relief. It's finally over, Roko said. We are still alive. Hachi, scream out. Everyone laugh, because of his antics. And before anyone would know it, Joker screamed, Queen, you're alive, while hugging her. Everyone smiled because of the sight. It makes sense after all. They didn't do it before because of all the chaos inside. But what happened next make everyone in shock. Joker is literally kissing Queen in her cheeks right now. I was worried about you, he said, with some tears in his eyes, and finally passed out because of the exhaustion finally reached him. Spade said, what just happened? I have no idea, sir. Dark Eye said back, for Queen, she is the most shock of everyone. Her face is extremely red right now, and she thought Jack kissed me. He kissed me, me, kiss, me. Are you okay, Miss Queen? Hachi said, some concern in his voice, and Queen shouted Jack kiss me, and pass out. What just happened? Dark Eye said, we have no idea, and let's say we never saw that, okay? Roko said, everyone nodded, and Spade finally said let's get them into a bed or something. Dark Eye carried Queen, and Hachi carried Joker. What make them even more surprised? Joker said, the woman I love is alive. Everyone stopped by those words. What make them even more shocked? What Queen said, the man I love, just kiss me. Everyone did nothing, and their thought, Joker and Queen like each other. For Spade, both of them like each other. For Roko, how did Queen like Sir Joker? For Hachi, when did this happen? Why I did not realize it. For Dark Eye or her real name? Now I understand why Miss Queen runs away in that day she heard Sir Joker like her. Let's pretend this day never happened, okay? Roko said. Everyone just nodded. Time skip, it's been nearly 3 months since that day. Right now Queen and Joker are stealing a ruby, and surprisingly, this ruby is from the moon. Well, not exactly in the moon. Far more simpler term, a meteor hit the moon. And well, I think you know the rest. Right now both of them are running from the police. Mostly 3 of them. Oniyama, the head police, and his 2 female companion, with the long purple hair, her name is Jinko Kurosaki, and his second companion, short pink hair, her name is Momo Shirai. All 3 of them are chasing them, and the rest of the police are right behind them. This time I will catch you, Joker, Oniyama said. That's right, we will catch you, Momo Shirai said, because that ruby moon ring will be the last thing you will steal. Jinko Kurosaki said. Oh really now? Queen said. Let's show them, Joker. Joker smiled and said let's go. I'm going to skip this part. Why? If you watch Kaitou Joker in the past, you will understand how ridiculous is their escape plan is. I know myself. There's no way I can do that. Either way, back to the story. We are seeing right now, both Joker and Queen are in the sky. Multiple cameras are on them. Look at the view, Joker. It's so beautiful. Queen said. I know, just like you. He said. What do you mean by that? Queen, you and I are over 18 now, which means I can do this. Queen eyes widen to the realization. Wait, you are what I think you are doing. Queen eyes widen even more. When Joker, no, when Jack, went in one knee and show her the ruby moon ring. Everyone is seeing what is going on, and the cameras flash even more. Queen, you are the most wonderful, beautiful, the most bravest woman I ever met in my life. In the past, Isaiah was a little sister, but now I cannot longer see you like Tat anymore. I will be the most happiest man on earth. If you will, marry me, Queen. He said that part out loud when everyone can hear it as well. Every single person stop what they are doing. They want to hear what his Queen answer is. A helicopter life shine between them. Every single channel is covering this. You are the most idiotic, the most reckless, the most stupid person I ever met in my life. Joker's heart, it's tearing it set apart because of those words. But still, Joker eyes widen once again. By those words, you are the most kind, the most gentle person I met as well. You always save people, no matter who they are. The police, the civilians, the criminals. And despite all of that, you want nothing back from them. Of course I would say yes, showing her face with some tears of joy. I will say it again and again if I have to. Joker smiled, stands up, and gave her the ruby moon ring, and clean her face, and finally kiss her on the lips. And just in time as well, fireworks exploded just in time, making a beautiful scene. And everyone cheered for the brand new couples, from Spade and Dark Eye. It seems like those two finally make it official. While smiling, it seems so, Dark Eye said. Instead of her deep voice everyone used to, her voice is like a girl now. Now for my question. When are we make it official as well? Dark Eye or I, her real name. She stare at Spade or King, his real name. Maybe later. Let's just give them some time to enjoy it. Kig said. Okay then, King, she said. From Roko and Hachi, They are both celebrating right now. Those two are finally a couple, Rocco said, smiling and dancing. Miss Queen and Sir Joker, I am happy for you too, Hachi said, dancing as well. Time skip one day. We are seeing right now both Jack and Queen are in front of Silverheart. I know. Why are you here? Silverheart said. So, Grandpa, can I have your blessing to marry Jack? Queen said. Silverheart took a deep breath and said, before I will answer that, Queen, while looking at Jack. Jack, may I ask you a question? Go right ahead. Would you not cheat on my granddaughter? Jack instantly said, no, I will never cheat on her. Would you abuse her in any way? No, I will not abuse her. One more question, Jack. You always make her happy. Silverheart said, with a smile. No matter what, I will make sure. Queen is always happy. Silverheart said, I can tell you are not lying. Now, Queen, I'm going to ask you one question only. What is it, Grandpa? She said. Are you sure you want to marry him? Queen took a deep breath and said, no, I want Jack and only Jack to be my husband. She said, no hesitation in her voice. Silverheart just simply stand up and said, okay, then you two make your decision. I have no choice to say it. You two will have my blessing. Make sure to be happy when you married. We will, both Jack and Queen said. Okay, Queen, now I can show you something important. Jack said, where are we going? Jack, Queen asked. You will see it and you will love it. Time skip for 20 minutes. Where are we? Queen said. We are nearly there. Jack said with a smile on his face. Sometimes later, we are here. Queen stared at the place and saw to rocks. Normal people would be angry or something, but she know Jack. It seems like we are in the wrong spot. What do you mean by that? Queen said. Oh, don't worry. We are just in the back, not in the front. Now Queen is even more confused now. She have some questions. One of them is, where are we right now? Jack walks towards the two rocks and smiled softly and said, hey mother, hey father, it's been a while, isn't it? Queen eyes widened by those words. When she walked towards Jack, he saw the image of Jack. Parents, those two are, yes, those two are my parents. And also look at their second rock. While pointing at it, Queen look at the rock, and her eyes get even wider. How did you? From Master? Queen, or so I say, Grandpa. Hehehe. I think you know what to do. Queen, you and I have the blessing of Grandpa. We need the blessing of our parents. Both Jack and Queen start to pray for their parents to get their blessing as well. Both of them took a deep breath and said towards each other, hey mother, hey father, it's me, Queen. This is my first time doing something like this, and I'm sorry I did not do this before. I wish I can know you even more, not just your face and name, but despite that you met a complete stranger but in that day, and you decided to give me to him. If you didn't do that, I would never meet Jack, and I'm grateful for that. I can tell as well if that day never comes. You will raise me as a perfect daughter. You will teach me what is wrong and what is right, and many more. I hope to say it, I am glad to be your daughter. Can I ask you this, mother and father? May I have your blessing to marry Jack? Hello, mother, father. It's been a while, isn't it? How long has it been the last time I talked to you two? I'm sure it wasn't long for you, but for me it's feel like forever the last time I talked to you. After all, I was planning something, and I think you know what I did. Mother, father, I keep my promise. I said I will find a wonderful girl to marry one day, and her name is Queen. Believe me, if you met her, I will not be surprised if you really love her. She is beautiful, the most kind woman I ever met. I want to say more about her, but I cannot. I cannot just simply say everything about her. I'm going to say it now. May I have your blessing, Jack said. A silent rich, both of them, until 4 people show up. Well, not exactly show up. Far more simpler term, they appear out of nowhere. One of the females said, oh Jack, look at you all grown up now. Am I right, dear? While looking at the man beside her. You are right, look at him. The last time I saw him, he was just a child. Now, he is a man, and he finally found a perfect bride to marry one day. How about you two? By looking at the 2 last people, our baby girl is all grown up. The second female said, and she is beautiful. Is she? While looking at the man, yes, she is beautiful. Hell, I would even say it. She is far more beautiful than you. How much I want to slap you right now, but I have to admit it. She is far more beautiful than me. This for people are Jack and Queen's parents. I think we know what to say, right? Jack's father said. All of them nodded and walks towards them. And surprisingly, they are not behind their own children. Jack's parents are behind Queen. Queen's parents are behind Jack, and then hug them. And all four of them said, "Of course you will have our blessing to marry each other." While disappearing, both Jack and Queen opened their eyes. Queen said, "Did you feel that?" "I did. It seems our parents gave their blessing," Jack said. "They really did," Queen said with a smile. Time skip for a month. We are seeing right now, Jack and Queen wedding. "Now you can kiss the bride," Silverheart said. Jack and Queen kiss each other, and everyone shared at the beautiful moment. At the party, "I never thought you going to get married first before anyone," Jack. Shadow Joker said. "This guy is one of childhood friend. I forgot his real name. You're not the only one. How is your sister? Does she have any problem with her power?" "No, Rose is fine," Shadow said. "And it seems like Rose and Queen are having fun." Jack look at Rose and Queen. Both of them are talking and having fun. Rose look like long pink hair, ruby eyes, and she is wearing a white dress with flower designs. And Queen is wearing a regular wedding dress. Time skip for 6 years. Jack is 29 years old now, and Queen is 25, nearly 26. Right now both of them are relaxing. Jack is brushing Queen's hair right now. Right now, Queen's hair is reaching her back, because Jack really likes Queen's hair like that. "You know, your hair looks beautiful when you will let it down." "I know. That's why I will only show it to you and her," Queen said happily. "You know I do not care if people saw your hair down, right?" "I know, but you actually think I care. I just want to see you more like that." "Sorry, but no, you will not see my hair like this every day. You are mean, you know that," Jack said. "And I still love you," Queen said. Jack hugs Queen behind and enjoy discomfort until someone come into the room. "Mommy, Daddy, hurry up. I want to see Grandpa," a little girl said. Jack and Queen turns around, saw their 4-year-old daughter. Her name is Sophia. She looks like a mini queen. Her short blonde hair with some white in it. Her eyes is blue, just like Jack's. Her pupils is like a diamond from her mother. She is energetic just like her father when he was a kid, but her intelligence is just like her mother. Jack walks towards his daughter and pick her up, and said, "Okay, little princess, you have to wait. Me and your mother are preparing." Queen walks towards both of them and said, "Come on, we both know you are lying," kissing him in the cheek. Jack said, "Oh, come on, I just want to have some time with you." Forgotten their daughter. Gross, Mommy and Daddy. Please don't do that in front of me. They both laugh at her reaction. "Okay, fine. How about this?" Jack and Queen kiss Sophia cheeks from each side. Sophia laughed because of it. Okay, please stop, you're tickling me." They both stop and said, "We love you, Sophia." "I love you too." And they hug each other, making a beautiful scene. End of the story. I really hope you all enjoy this video, and my own original video as well. It took me 5 days, nearly 6 to make this video, and yet I still have fun creating this. I hope you all enjoy. Goodbye.